The Shea Weber Chara talk. Does Boychuk have an underrated release?
Yeah, he's got a pretty good shot. But he's hit me twice. Last time I missed the game with my left foot, and this time he hits me with the right one. So at least he evened it out, I guess. Idiot.
Nick, how does the finish help soothe the disappointment? What does it say to you?
I think the biggest thing is just it shows the type of character in our team and how serious we are about being a good team and a great team. And, you know, we could have easily gone a different direction. And I'm so proud of the guys, the way we handled this last month and a half of knowing the adversity we were facing, understanding the season we had, and just playing hard and trying to get better. And I think that's going to bode us so well down the road. And that's what I think I'm most excited about, is just seeing the way we handled ourselves and the guys who got better over the course of a year. And I think it's just gonna make our team that much better down the road. And I'm really proud of the way we handled things.
Sounds like you already moved from what could have been to what might be.
Yeah.
Are you able to do that so quickly? I mean, a day after?
You kind of, I mean, we're gonna talk about things that happened this season and really make sure this never happens again, I'm sure, and sitting down with management, coaches, and it's on us group of core guys that they've signed and locked in to make sure this doesn't happen again. It's disappointing when you come in and you have a planned day where you know the season's over. So nobody's proud of that, but you have to look ahead because there's so much promise on this team and there's so much to like and it's so much fun to be a part of. So I think that's why there's the optimism is great here, and really I think we showed that we're a team that's for real. We're not a team that just because of you know what's gone on this year that we just played hard. We're a team that genuinely thinks we're a really good team, and we've showed it, and I don't think we're far off from being a contending team each and every year. So that's exciting. It's fun to be a part of, and I think it's really going to motivate guys this summer.
You had injuries, but what are the other reasons that you didn't make the playoffs this season?
I think just maybe youth and immaturity on our part. It's a growing year. You know, sometimes when you have success and things are going so well, these are the times where you really learn how to face adversity. And I think our team just had so much of it that our immaturity or our youthfulness didn't really come out or came out and we found a way though, and that's what I'm so proud of. Is I talked about it when we were going through it, is how you come out of these things on the other side, and I think we became a better team. We became a more mature team, and our young guys got better, and I think that's going to really help us down the road, because any kind of adversity from now on is going to seem small compared to what we faced this year. So you have to look at it in those positive ways, and I think our team is that much better mentally prepared for anything that we're going to face down the road, and I think it's going to help us have success.
Nick, full disclaimer, I think the answer is no, but I want to check. Is there anything the players can do besides, investing in Rabbit's feet to maybe avoid the rash of injuries next year?
No. You saw a lot of them. They're just freak accidents, or we play hard. I mean, let's be honest. Every game that we really get emotionally involved and it's physical is the game we're best in, and usually those games are going to result in injuries and bumps and bruises, and that's the way we play though, and we're not going to change. So I don't. It's not that guys don't take care of themselves. We have some of the best conditioned athletes in the league, probably in our team, and so it's just an understanding of maybe taking care of yourself a little bit better if you can, trying to get as much rest as you can. But for the most part, I really can't say there's any real rhyme or reason to these injuries. It was a crazy, bizarre year, and hopefully never have to see anything like that again.
You mean besides Boychuk?
Yeah, besides Boychuk taking a slap shot in my foot.
Nick, are there things that you think you want to see that you've already, that you want to see maybe camp day one to accomplish overcoming some of the obstacles you saw this year?
Yeah, I think I just want to see continued improvement and excitement. I think when you really came down to it, you just saw the passion that came out of our team the last month and a half, and I want to see that continue. I think that's really where our team starts to go, and when the passion's there, when the excitement's there, it's everybody. It just engulfs everybody into it, and I think once day one starts, I want to see that excitement. The understanding that we're a really good team, and I think that's what got us to the point where we're at. Is we realize that when we're all together, when there's that group of 25 healthy guys over there, we're a really good team, and it excited everybody. It gave us new life, and you could see it kind of carry throughout the whole team, and I'm really looking forward to that carrying through next year.
Have you maybe not seen that as much in previous years?
I don't know. I think in previous years it's just we're trying to find our way. And I talk a lot about how our team has now been together for 3 years since I've been here, and that's a huge thing too. You look at a lot of the championship teams; they've kind of grown together as years gone by, and they have their ups and downs. But this core group has now been together for 3 years, which is huge. And I think the management's really done a great job of trying to keep it that way, and I think that's going to really help us down the road, and the understanding of guys' roles and things like that. But I think just with how things went on this year, sometimes when you're battling through the negativity and the emotions, and it can really suck the life out of you. And I think it did to our team a little bit. And when our team doesn't have that energy and that passion, we're not as good as we are when we do. And you saw that in the last month and a half. When we have that excitement, that jump, we're a dangerous team. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Nick, it was about a month and a half ago that Sergei pounded his stick on the ice during a game, and maybe I'm reaching and looking for a moment where things turned around for you guys. Did that rally you at all?
I don't know.
Do you even remember that?
I wasn't
moment?
playing in the game. I was sick with the flu.
Oh, that's right.
So I hated that day. I heard about it. I didn't see it. I don't know if that was a rallying moment or just guys coming back and healthy. I mean, really, you look at our team and how depleted we were at the start of the year, and then to get 4 centermen deep, 5 centermen deep, solid lineup all the way through. I think it just kind of carried, it snowballed from there. You're starting to see our game pick up. You're starting to see, guys accepting in their roles and understanding their roles, because their roles were so different from the start of the year till then, and more comfortable in them. And I think it was just kind of that was the recipe for success for us. And so I don't know if there's one defining moment, but I just think our team getting healthy and getting confident was probably the biggest thing.
You mentioned being, the team building around the core group of players here that the Jackets have signed long term. Does it feel good to be part of that core group in Columbus?
Absolutely. I mean, that meant so much to me. It's a place that I love. I've been very vocal about that. I love it here. I love the organization. I love the group of guys, and I really feel like we're a really solid team. And it's probably a group that I'm most excited about playing in all 8 years I've played. It's just a team I really feel is a contender, and when we're at our best, I think it's a tough team for anyone to play against. So I'm really proud to be a part of that, one of the key guys, and I take a lot of pride in that and want to continue to help in any way I can.
The captain question came up again to Hartley's. He thought you would have a captain by next year. Is that?
Yeah.
That's kind of part of the growth? I mean,
I think so. No, I really do.
They've identified who
yeah,
the pillars of the franchise
for
are.
sure. And I think it's important now. I think it's good for just communication
Yep.
from coaches to management down to the players. I think it's good for the players to have someone to look to, and I think it's important for a team that's found its identity
Right.
to now use a guy or 3 guys to have in place that are okay. These are the guys we're going with, and these are the leaders. And we always talk about how we have so many leaders in that room, and we do. But I think it's good now to have these 3 or 4 guys that are the ones that really represent what the team is all about. And I'm looking forward to that, and just I think that'll be another step in turning us into a team that we envision we are.
Nick, you had a career year, which is no secret, but when you go into this offseason, do you view yourself as a different player? Does the focus change at all?
Yeah, I don't know if the focus changes. I'm still going to continue to do what needs to be done to get better, and I still feel like there's room for growth. But what I'm most excited about is just that I know what my role is on this team. You come here and you get traded, you're trying to find your way through, and I think it took me a little of adjusting in the first year and even into the second year, and I really feel like now I know what I need to do to help this team and to be a player that's counted on, and I want to continue to do that, and I want to continue to be counted on in those situations. I always talk about how you can really judge your season by when you're counted on in important situations of games, whether it's last minute or you're trying to get a goal, or last minute you're trying to stop them from getting a goal. And I pride myself on being out there on the ice when those things are happening. So I think every guy, not just myself, has found a role in this team, and that's why you're seeing the core locked up and the team's starting to take shape. And it's exciting because when you have those roles identified and guys are excited about them, I think your team just takes off from there.